Okay, we are live for lesson 17, and we'll just go ahead and get started with question 3. The symbol for the true population proportion is which of the following? P hat.
Yeah. P hat.
Isn't it just P?
Well, wait. The true population. Let me look at the book. Because we probably it might be.
I just got excited.
It's in the top. It says the reasons studied provide estimate of the true population P. P hat is called a point estimate of P.
Yeah.
So you are right, Lydia.
Okay, you're right, Lydia.
Thanks, Lydia. I was like, P hat. Just close it. My friend heard me reading the questions out loud on my homework, and she's like, "What are you talking about?" Nothing. Don't worry.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Laura, do you want to read question 4?
Yes. For the next 2 questions, suppose n is 100, p is 0.25, and p hat is 0.10. The requirements for constructing a confidence interval are satisfied. The interval has to be. Oh! I know this. So it's n times p has to be greater than 10, which it is.
Yeah.
And p times 1 minus p has to be greater than 10.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
So it
Does
is.
that work?
Yep, it does.
0.25.
It's not greater than 10 on mine. Is it p times 1 minus p?
No, it's 100 times 0.25.
Oh, so it's n times 1 minus p.
Oh, the other one, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Oops. Yeah, so that's okay, yeah. I was trying to remember the 2 requirements, and yes, they are correct.
And then for 5, it's asking for the hypothesis test, which is p hat. So now
Yes.
instead of 0.25, it's 100 times 0.10.
Which should still be fine,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
okay,
it's
so
equal
that's
to
true.
2. So, yeah, true. That all makes sense to you guys, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. Because when you're doing the hypothesis test, it's using p hat. When you're using confidence interval, it's just p.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we should make a note of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to
For the test.
I'm trying to remember it and put it into my own head.
Okay,
Alright.
so I'll read the following. A study of first-degree murder trials was conducted in another state. A random sample of 60 people in trial for first-degree murder was taken. Of these, 45 of the defendants were found guilty. So find p hat, the point estimate of the proportion of first-degree murder defendants who are found guilty in this state. So just do,
X over n.
yeah, 45,
So 45
over
over 60.
0.75.
Yep. Same.
Awesome.
All right. Should I read the next one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, create a 95% confidence interval for the true proportion of first-degree murder trials in this state. There, the verdict is guilty. Input your answer for the margin of error, lower bound, and upper bound. So 7 is determine margin of error for this 95% confidence interval.
So it's 1.96 times. Where is it? The square root of p hat. Wait, is this the confidence interval?
This
Formula
is
for the
the
confidence
margin of
interval.
error.
Margin of error.
One
Yeah.
proportion. Oh, margin of error?
Yeah.
Just a P.
So
don't
it's
see it.
it's what you were saying, 1.96 times the square root of
Uh-oh.
p.
There you
P
go.
times 1 minus p over n.
So the p hat minus z square times square root of p hat times 1 minus p hat over n.
Mhm.
Sweet. Okay. Okay. So minimize it.
So what numbers
So-
do we input?
For P, we put 0.75.
Yes, for p hat, yeah. So it's 0.75 minus the square root of p hat, which is 0.75
No, actually,
times.
the margin of error is just the critical value and then times, which is 1.96.
Where'd you get that equation though?
On the videos, they have and also the manual, it says the formula for the margin of error.
Yeah, I'm looking for it and found requirements, confidence intervals, but I'm looking for margin of error and I don't see it. Wait.
I found
see
it in the book
I-
that said z times square root of p times 1 minus p over n.
Yep, that's what it is. I found it. Just there. Sweet. So P is the 45, right?
75, because that's the P.
But we found. But the margin of error is using P, not P hat. We just found P hat.
Doesn't p hat equal p?
Yeah, because
The
I've
mean
seen
of
P
P hat
hat in
equals
some
0.
formulas.
But
Let's see.
because this one, in question 6, it says find P hat, and we got 0.75. Now it's saying to find the margin of error, and the margin of error has the P formula. It doesn't have.
Do you remember last lesson though how it said the mean of p hat equals the mean of p or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
because we don't
isn't
have
it
any
basically
other
the same
Ps.
thing?
In this situation, they're the same thing?
Yeah,
I don't know,
because
I'm
we don't
just
have any
asking if
other.
they're the
We don't
same
have
thing.
any other information. We don't have P. We're not given P. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing. So let's see.
Let's just try it. But
And for n, would we use 60 since that's how many
Yeah.
Yeah.
like total there were? Okay.
so it'd be oops. N was 45. Yep.
No. And
60.
Oh, 60, excuse me. Then we take the square root of that and times it by 1.96. I got 0.1095 or
1, 1,
0.10.
0.
Yep. 0.110.
Oh,
What you guys got?
I got a different one than that. I might have
let me
put it in wrong or something though.
If we're using P hat,
1.96 times 1 minus 0.75.
you do
over
0.75
60.
times 1 minus 75. So you do point in the square root, it's P times 1 minus P. That's probably where you messed up. I just, like, sometimes they let us use P, other times they let us use P hat, and it's just like, when do we know which is which? That's like my problem.
what did you get on that one?
0.11 or 0.109 and you round up.
Okay, yeah, 10956733088.
Yeah. Okay, I got that. So what are we just putting 0.110?
0.110
Yeah.
if we're rounding to 3 decimal places.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to find the lower bound now.
I did that on Excel, which is easier. Well, I did it both ways, but just to make sure.
So the lower bound is going to be the 0.75 minus that number,
Yeah.
which I got is 0.640.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Sweet. Skill in the art of the calculator. And then the upper bound would just be addition. And I got 0.860
Yeah, that's what I got.
if you round up.
Okay. All right, are we ready for number 10?
Yep.
Hang on 1 second, sorry. I just want to make
Do you
sure.
want me to go? Oh,
I just was going to put these in the answer key.
7 was 0.110. 8 was 0.640. 9 was 0.860.
I got 0.806 on 9.
Did you include all your decimal places?
Yeah.
Is 0.75 plus 0.1095673309 such and such.
Sorry. I was taking the square root of my calculation just because I copied it. Okay. So, just going to put these in the answer key. 0.110, 0.86, or 0.640, and 0.806.
60. 860.
Okay. Confusing myself. All right, go ahead and read 10, whoever was going to be that.
I can go. If you increase the sample size from 60 to 80, what do you expect to happen to the width of the confidence interval? Increase. Actually, it should decrease. shouldn't it?
Decrease, yeah, I have
Yeah.
decrease.
Sweet. Should we test it or should we just go with it?
No, I think that's right. I think
Cool.
I read that somewhere.
Yeah. I had trouble answering 11 and 12. So I'm not sure if I'm using the wrong formula for the number to find the size, the sample size.
Oh, you're solving for n.
Yeah.
N
So-
equals Z over 2 times M, squared.
And we
yeah,
know
but there's
P.
two different ones. So
Yeah,
that's
there's two
why.
different ones.
Yeah.
This one, we know P. So you look for the one that you know P. That would be
the first
the
one.
n equals Z over M squared times P times 1 minus P. So it's a longer one. That will be
Oh, okay.
Should we use, not round the margin of error?
What do you mean?
Because we got for number 7, the margin of error is 0.110. We can round it here, but when we do the calculation, should we use the big number, which was, where did I put it? 0.10956, all those numbers?
Yeah. Let's try using them all. But usually, let's try using them all because in the beginning it says to not round to the very end.
Yeah.
So we will not round to the very end. So
And then we square that?
We lost Laura.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, she's back.
sorry. As soon as I saw it, I clicked.
I'm gonna start
My
a
favorite
really-
bar just.
I'm going to start a really important sentence and then just exit out and see what you guys do.
I'm sorry. I was like, so. As soon as I saw it, I was like, so basically what I heard myself say was, so. Oh, crap. I was like, I was like, sad. I was like, no. Okay. So 1.96, right, divided by the 0.01957, stuff, all squared. And I have 320 so far. Then you times that by p, which is 0.5 or 1/2, times 1 minus 0.5, which is just 1/2 again, equals 80. Is that what you guys got?
I'm still working on it.
I got that, but I wasn't sure if that was right.
I also got 8.
I think it's right, but I'm not positive. Yeah, sorry if that happens. My favorites bar sometimes just clicks whatever it wants. Like, I don't even know. Like, this, always the second one on the favorites bar, always just, and I'm like, what? No, don't do that. Always the second one. I don't know why. I've changed my favorites bar multiple times, and it's always the second one. Really annoying.
Actually,
So you guys said you got 80, right?
I got
80.
80, but did you use 0.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So for the next one is 0.1. Then.
Yes. Yes. So you would use the same margin of error we just had.
Oh,
So you do the 1 point, and we're doing still 95%, right? So
yeah.
96 divided by that number, square it. Then we're going to times it by 0.1 times 1 minus 0.1. I got 28.8.
Yep, that's what I got too.
Sweet.
I got 28.573. I probably need to do it again.
It might be decimal problems.
Yeah.
This one had a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's 18, so we're almost done, though. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 28.8. Yeah. Okay. Are you doing? Well, we don't have to, right? We don't have to round to 3 decimal places in this one.
Yeah, you could put 00 after it.
I don't think it would really make a difference though.
Yeah. Okay. So we just have 6 more questions.
And it's all with this lovely scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. For the water quality study and reading, about 60%. Nope. About 60% of the. Sorry, I had a pop up. Of the macroinvertebrate water quality indicators have historically been associated with good health. The researchers suspect that water quality in the area has decreased. They conduct a hypothesis test using significance level A equals 0.05 with the following hypothesis. The null P equals 0.6, alternative P is less than 0.6. They collect new data, and this time N equals 80 and X equals 38 indicate good health. Question 13, the conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied. True or false?
I think it's still okay. Because you would use the N and the P.
0.6, right?
Yeah. 0.6 times 80 is fine.
48.
And 80 times 1 minus 0.6 should be fine. Oops.
Yeah. All right, so that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What is P hat?
Sweet. P
So-
hat.
38.
X over N.
So 38 over 80.
I got 0.475.
Yep.
Ooh.
I love it when it just rounds for, well, it's not, it doesn't have to be rounded at all. I love that.
Then it says find the test statistic, which is Z. So we go back to the Z one. which is
P hat minus P over the square root of P times 1 minus P over N.
so P hat minus P. We just got P hat minus, what was P?
0.6.
The 60? Yeah, the 0.6. All over the square root of 0.6 times 1 minus 0.6 all over n, which is 38, maybe? 38. Nope, it is 80. 80. Okay, I got negative 2.282.
Still working.
Oh, me too.
Great.
See, 1 minus P.
Still
If
working.
I did it right.
I think we did it right.
Yeah, negative 2.282.
Exactly.
Yay.
So now we go to the
Probability
applet.
applet.
And it should be one-sided, right? Left.
Left-sided,
left
yeah.
skewed.
Left-tailed, yeah. 0.011.
Yep.
What is the decision for this test?
If the
Reject.
alpha is 0.05, we reject. Reject the no.
You guys, we're getting good.
I know, right?
We totally are.
Lots of practice.
It reminds me of like the first day. Do you guys remember like the first day?
We were like, oh my gosh, what do we do?
Which of the following best summarize the conclusion? There is sufficient evidence to conclude it has decreased. So
D.
D. Yeah. Sweet. And we
Submit.
shall submit it. Takes so long to submit this thing. Oh, I think we missed 2.
Dang it.
Go back. Go back. Okay, we missed 12. It's not 28.8, and we missed 11.
Yeah, those were the ones that.
Hey, Chelsea, would you be able to copy and paste the chats back on again? I lost half of them.
Of course.
Sweet. So we missed 12 and 11.
Okay, let me just make sure that I'm putting down.
No, we missed 11 and 12.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you said it backwards?
Yeah, I did. I didn't even realize I said it backwards.
Yeah, so we need to find. Maybe
We could have
can try
just been inputting the wrong numbers or something.
We might have, but we can always go back and do it. Let's do it. Dun-dun. Do you got them all, Chelsea?
Do.
I'm just glad we could take this thing twice. It's wonderful.
Okay.
So 3 was C, P. 4 was A, true. 5 was A, true. 6 was 0.750. 0.110. 8, 0.640. 9, 0.860. Am I going too fast? I'm sorry.
Okay.
10 is a decrease. 11 is not 80, and 12 is not 28.8. 13 is a true. 14 is 0.475. 15 is negative 2.282. 16.011. 17, reject the null. 18, D. Go back up to 11 and 12.
Do you guys think you would notice if I just totally tried to trick you and just did all those answers wrong?
You know what? I'd be okay with my previous score.
Does it go, does it pick your best score? I never am sure.
What do you mean?
Does it pick your best score or does it average your two?
It picks your best one.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure. If not, it's okay.
I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
Okay, hypothesis test. What is the smallest n? Okay, so we know that it's one of these two formulas. We did one of them, so I guess it's the other one. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, we have p hat, but we don't have p.
We have p, don't we?
It's
It says suppose p is 1/2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
Do we need the margin of error thing again?
We need the sample size formula for this. Because we're trying to find n.
Yeah.
So the other formula would be just critical value over m and then
squared.
square.
But it has a p.
That's okay.
Well,
Because it's n equals critical value over margin of error squared times p times 1 minus p.
That's what we did before.
Or
Yeah.
did we?
Yeah.
Should we?
Should we redo what's
Yeah.
the margin of error? Maybe our margin of error is wrong. Or should we do it without the p? Dang it. Because our margin of error was right. Should we just use the 0.11, the 0.011 instead?
Oh, instead of
Or
rounding.
0.110, yeah.
let's see.
I would not mind trying it, but
Yeah, that's interesting.
0.96.
so if you do 1.96 divided by 0.11, square it, then you times it by 1/2 times 1 minus 1/2. So you get 79.37. So it's like barely different. 372. So it's either that or it is the 317.487. So it's either a bigger number or this number. I personally think it's this number, but I have like no evidence to support this.
Yeah, but the next question, if we don't use p, they would be the same. Because
Mm-mm.
like if we only use n equals critical
No, I
value
use
over
p.
m.
I still use p.
Oh, you're
So-
still using it?
Yeah, that's how I got the
For
79.372.
for the 79, yeah, but for the other one will be 317.
Yeah.
Right?
So I think we need to use this formula we've been using because they changed the p. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be the same answer. It wouldn't
Mhm.
matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we need.
There's a way we can go backwards, right?
What do you mean?
Like in the formula.
Yeah. Let's see.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. It said my microphone wasn't working.
see. So it would be the same answer, right? Almost the same answer as the first one.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to try it?
So what did you get on that new formula?
Well, it's the same formula. I just used the rounded margin of error,
Yeah.
and it was 79.372.
Okay.
And then for the next one, I haven't done yet, but I can do it. Oops.
Oh no, we got 80 the first time.
Yeah, it's almost the same. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, 79. Okay, I can try it. I can try it because I didn't submit it.
Guys,
What?
sorry, you guys might have already been talking about this. Do you guys see on the textbook where it says to solve, if we solve for the equation for n, we get blah, blah, blah. And then it says if we have a prior estimate for p, namely p star, we can plug into that value. Where z is determined at your confidence level, m is your desired margin of error, and p star, if no prior estimate for p. Do you guys see where I'm looking?
Not yet.
Go to the textbook and go to section 3.
Yeah.
That's
the formula we tried.
But what about the formulas below it?
That's if we don't P.
But it says
We have P.
But I know, but it says. What about that one?
There's two that look the same.
The only difference is star.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
I don't know what the star means.
It's the. It explains. But do we have
It says
P?
prior estimate is P star.
P is okay.
Oh.
P is 0.5. All right. Thought it might
So I
be
think
worth
we
it.
were just supposed to round the margin of error. But I might be wrong. Because for 12, the new number is 28.574. Is yours guys' echoing a lot?
Yeah.
Mine's not.
I hear myself twice. So
That throws me off all the time.
Makes you lose your train of thought.
Do you think we're doing something wrong with the P? It's they're giving us a fraction. Let's see. Wait.
I feel like this new number we is good.
I feel like it is too.
Can we try doing it in Excel? See if we can.
Sure. I don't have it up.
I don't
Would you be able to do it?
Yeah, but you actually have to input X and M in order to get. He had Z value. Okay, no.
Can't you just use the previous question? Because you know N is 100, E is 0.25. Oh wait, it's completely different. Never mind, you don't have N or anything.
That was weird.
Was that someone's phone?
Yeah, sorry.
It sounded so echoey. It made it sound really loud.
Oh, really?
So do you want me to just try the answer that I got?
If you want to, but I don't want you to feel like You have to put the martyr.
I honestly don't see another way.
I can try it because I didn't submit it the first time.
You little sneaky Lydia.
I mean, it's not worth for all of us to submit the same test, the same quiz. If we have some wrong. So for what happened?
I'm just laughing at you. You're funny.
So what do you have for 11? Should we submit 79.373?
Yeah.
And for 12?
28.574.
Mm-hmm.
28.574.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try submit. Submit. No, we had them wrong. They're still wrong.
Dang.
No.
We're all at a loss.
Okay, two requirements must be. So you know the two requirements? N times what are they? N times P has to be greater than or equal to 10. We're doing that. Yeah. Where is it? Can't find it. Oh, there it is. NP is greater than or equal to 10, and N times 1 minus P has to be greater than or equal to 10.
We don't have
This is the two requirements.
But we're finding N.
Yeah. So we're finding N. So we're going to take 10 divided by P. This is what we did last time, guys. 10 divided by the 0.5, which is 20.
Oh.
Totally different number.
Yeah, because we're not finding N. We're trying to find what the smallest N can be.
Yeah.
And both requirements be met.
Oh, okay.
No, we did this last time. We got it wrong as well.
Okay, walk me through your brain again one more time.
Okay, so there's two requirements. The N times P is greater than or equal to 10, and then N times 1 minus P is greater than or equal to 10. We can use either one of the equations. If we use the top one, N times P is greater than or equal to 10, it would be 10 divided by P equals N. Or we can take 10 divided by 1 minus P, which would be the same thing. Yeah, 20. And then for 0.1, it would be 10 divided by 0.1, or 10 divided by 1 minus 0.1. Uh-oh, those are a little different. I think it's just the NP. And I'm not sure. I know the first one's 20. I don't know what the other one is. 1 second. What is the smallest N can be, and both requirements still be met? We have to distribute. Be N minus NP. That wouldn't work.
Would you just find the common denominator, though?
Yeah. Because P would be 1/10. So 1/10 n.
So 1/10
So
n.
it'd be n. So 1 minus
So 1
1/10,
minus 1/10,
which is 0.9.
which is 0.9.
Yeah.
And then you divide the 0.9 over.
And then
so
you
10
divide the
divided
0.9
by
over. So
0.9.
10 divided by 0.9.
And that's a different number
And
than
that's a
if you
different
just
number
divide it
than
by
if you just divide it by
0.1.
0.1.
Well, I'm wondering if we just like, you just have to find, because it says what is the smallest n can be and both requirements still be met. So it's going to be a large, so it's going to be like 1,111 or something. Do you think that's right?
I have 100
I have
or
100
11.11.
11.11.
Right. So if you're trying to find the smallest that n can be for both requirements to be met, wouldn't you multiply 100 times 11.1? Or let's see, 10 divided by 0.9 times 100. Wouldn't it be 1,111.11? Because that's the smallest
read the
it could be.
Let's read the book. Let's check out the book.
I'm going to put that and then hope for the best. I really think that's right. Do you guys want me to do that?
What are you putting for?
What are you putting for?
I'm not
what?
confident
I'm not
about
confident
the
about
last
the
one.
last one.
Should we just put 100?
I'm feeling risky.
What are you
putting?
Just
'Cause I
put
think-
100?
Because I think it's the 100.
But it might.
That makes more
it
sense.
It might.
So I want to make
Well,
sure.
because, okay,
So I want to
let's
make
see.
sure.
If 100 times 0.1. I think it is 100. I'm going to put it and I'll let you guys know. I'm pretty sure. So 11
I'm
is
looking at
20.
chapter
Looking at chapter
16's book.
16's book.
For 1 second.
For 1 second.
I'm just feeling like this is right.
So we're putting
So
20
we're
for
putting
11
20
and
for
100
Well,
11
for
you
12.
guys
for 12.
We did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's right?
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I have all the confidence in the world in you, Laura.
Again.
Again.
What?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I said I have all the confidence in the world in you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right. I'm going to stop this broadcast and then we can talk project.